let me say, I'm not fucking crying over it. I fucking refuse to cry over that shit. And you know, I'm not judging anyone who's making jokes and shit because obviously we don't want that in chat, TOS, and all that.
So, the empathetic iDubbbz, ladies and gentlemen, the man who discovered empathy at the age of 30 is now saying he doesn't care about another man being murdered for his freedom of speech. Now, granted, this is to be expected of this gelded, like, thin-skinned wimp who, um, yeah, and then now he's, let's continue.
But it is a very fucking, like, it is serious shit. Like, when you start to see
Oh, gee, someone getting murdered for their political opinion is serious shit? Wow, that's news to me.
these Charlie Kirk quotes and what he was talking about,
Now, here's a little game. Does he show any of these quotes? And does he show any clips of Charlie Kirk saying these heinous things? Um, does he? So, chat, do you think Ian is going to back up his claims of Charlie Kirk saying horrendous, mean things that deserved him his death? Well, if you guessed yes, you're wrong, because why should iDubbbz proof put the proof and evidence of what he says, or even clips of Charlie Kirk saying these heinous things that deserved him his death?
there are so many. There's like a new one every day,
Really, show him.
and it just gets more disgusting.
Oh, so he deserves to die. Okay.
And it
Don't you say disgusting stuff, Ian? Don't you say disgusting shit all the time against H3H3? You've made your entire career of saying disgusting, mean things. Now, would that give someone the right to shoot you in the fucking neck? I mean, if we're going by your standard here, that's what it kind of sounds like you're agreeing with. So, you, in your own opinion, believe that people are justified in murdering other people for the mean shit they say. Well, well, good sir, you yourself have had a whole career of saying miserable, mean shit to everyone, making fun of their looks, making fun of where they're from.
and to be honest, the outcome is literally like what he describes in all of his debates. So I'm just like, ugh, I'm over it.
Ugh. So, meanwhile, this guy is gonna play like he cares for just so many people, right? He did his shitty boxing thing that failed, that lost money for charities, that lost money for everyone involved. So this guy saying he cares for anyone is pretty rich. And this is to be expected from this disgusting goblin. This is to be expected from someone like this who has literally tore off their balls and sold their soul to an ideology that is hateful. And he even said he's not against people making fun of the apparent political assassination. But then again, he's in camp with Hassan Piker. He's in camp with Destiny, who laud and applaud political violence against people on the right and that it's justified. That anyone right to center is ontologically evil, and Nazis and fascists that deserve to die. Now, of course, he doesn't have the balls to say that, but he's in a camp and collective of people who say this. And this is to be expected again from a gelded, soiling, just ghoul. He's a ghoul. Anyone who applauds and cheers the death, even if it was a politically left-leaning political person, right? I think we could all say that that would be pretty tasteless and wrong. But then again, this is coming from Ian and his wife, who are quite literally, they have no religion, they have no morality, they have no character because they just go along with the crowd. They have no original thought, no original character. And the only reason why iDubbbz has taken up this leftist Marxist idealism because he thinks he can prolong his career and he can prolong making money. And that's the reason why Hassan Piker and Destiny also do it. And quite frankly, iDubbbz, Destiny, Hassan Piker, and Vaush are all responsible for Charlie Kirk's death, in my opinion, for the rhetoric they've been saying. But again, and by his own standard, if you say shitty, mean, messed up things, you deserve to get shot in the neck. That's what he's saying. That's not me. That's what he literally said in this clip. So, I guess by his own standard, I guess if something happens to him for his shitty speech, I guess that's on him because he said shitty, mean things. He had an opinion that was haram and people were offended by it, and then they deserve to die. And that's the kind of bullshit political idealism iDubbbz is a part of. The same sickening, twisted, demonic, evil to the bone Marxist leftist ideology. And if there's anything I can say in closing here, that Charlie Kirk's death, the Democratic left is dying. Their political movement has been usurped by demonic, senseless, evil people. It is collapsing. It is falling. That is why there's so many people cheering on Charlie Kirk's death. Because the U.S. aid has been cut that was funding the Democratic campaigns. They're losing money. They're losing support by their actions and the revealing of their own evil nature. And this incoming 2028, I believe, will be another Republican sweep because there's no way the left can counteract what they have done. They've revealed their true nature, and them as a political party are finished, in my humble opinion. And that's why Ian is mad. That's why Ian applauds the death of Charlie Kirk. That's why Ian, even though he has empathy, is applauding the death of a father, of a husband, and we should expect this from Ian and his camp of just disgusting goblin bagul humans. So in closing, the evil people on the left, cheering for Charlie Kirk's death, you signed his death warrant with your speech. You signed his death warrant with your political rhetoric. But at the end of the day, it's Charlie Kirk who signed the death warrant of your entire political organization. Now that you've revealed yourselves to be these evil, demonic, soulless, caring in name only, just bottomless pit, evil people, you're going to get swept in 2028. And I'm going to enjoy watching whatever left of chicken shit Marxist power you have crumble in your hands to ash. So essentially what you've done, you've woken up even a larger part of evangelicals that are going to vote in the next election, that are going to vote Republican to honor Charlie Kirk. So I guess we on the right, we should actually be saying thank you for acting like the unhinged idiots and evil people you are, because you're only proving our point. You're only making our cause more just and more palatable than what you guys are pushing. So I guess in your own weird, fucked up way, like, I guess we should be saying thank you, because you've only revealed the true evil that you've been trying to hide for the past 8 years. So rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. You will be remembered, and by God, they've essentially burnt down their entire clubhouse now, and they know it's over. They know what they've done, and they're panicking. That's why so many people, so many ghouls and goblins can cheer the death of a good man, because that's all they have left, and that's the only thing they ever will have. And again, in 2028, it's gonna be good.
And won't play the crooked game. Politicians spin their lies, charlatans sell their schemes. Marxists preach their dogma, try to chain us to their dream. I'm the spark they can't control, the voice they try to drown. I wear the scorn like armor, won't let them tear me down. They call me trouble,